Alright, man. So, I've been seeing a bunch of shit about fucking Trump getting in office and all this shit about fucking everybody getting all pissed off, fighting each other, being peaceful protesters, and all that shit. And honestly, I'm sick and tired of it, but you know. I gotta make a statement about this, alright? You know, I'm I'm not really anybody. I'm just a normal person. I go about my day the way I need to. I do my daily shit. I do what I gotta get done. But like I don't know why the fuck everybody's getting all fucked up over this. Like there's no point in it. Like fucking he's president now. Get over it. Like I don't support the man. I've never supported the man, but for the next 4 years, or at least for a while, he's gonna be our president. Suck it the fuck up. Stop acting childish. Act your age. Be a fucking grown up. You know. It's sad when most of the people that are acting. It's sad when people are supposed to be acting their age and being mature aren't, and fucking 16, 17, and 18 year olds are acting their age for them. It's sad. Like I never supported the man. Honestly, he could have rotted in hell for all I cared. I never supported Hillary either, but that's just me. I really didn't like either fucking candidate. They were both shit in my mind. I didn't want either of them in office. But you know, like he's there now, so you got to deal with it. There's nothing you're gonna do, and fucking attacking people isn't going to do anything. First of all, second of all, you attack someone and you're going in peaceful protest. You're a fucking retard. You're an absolute retard. And I'm not talking to somebody with a mental disorder. No, like it, someone who is a retard has the mental capacity to be able to live their lives normally and not be a full-on dipshit, yet doesn't, and decides they want to be stupid. But like it's not peaceful protest. You're retarded if you think so, because you're attacking people. You're attacking people. But who the fuck are you to call that peaceful protest? You have no right to call it peaceful protest because it's not peaceful protest. You're attacking people. You are becoming violent. At that point, if at that point you could be arrested or shot because you're being violent. Not that I would want that to happen, but because I'm a decent human being. I'm a decent fucking human being. I don't wish harm on others, no matter how horrible they might be. Fucking people have lost that. People have fucking lost that. I don't. I don't ever really show my face, but God, especially not like on extreme. Not unless it's like an extreme circumstance like this is. Like face, but anyways, like what the fuck is the point? You're not if you do this, you're not the United States anymore. We're not the United States if you do that. Because the United States was formed by one people. No, not whites. Although I will admit history shows they were predominantly in quote unquote in charge. almost fucking killing people because they believed that he would do a good job. You know, it it's stupid, and that's not peaceful protest. You're being a dickhead. You're actually being a horrible human being. Like, there's no reason for it. And like, fucking it, for all of you fuckers who decide that you want to bring race into this, yes, I'm white. Do I have white friends? Yes, but but chances are I probably have more black and Puerto Rican friends and Mexican friends than you do. And they're they're family to me. They are my family. I would do anything for them. And I've said this to them. I've said this shit that I'm saying now about Trump. And they're like, we can understand that. Well, yeah, we understand. Like, he's in office. There's nothing we can do. That's why we're not acting up. That's why we ain't doing shit. Like, we have to deal with it for now. So essentially, and it's sad because and I even have Muslim friends. Not many, but I do have them, and quite a few of them have said, not all of them, but quite a few of them have said that I'm right in what I'm saying. There have been like one or two that are just like, nah, I can't accept that, and I'm like, all right, I respect your decision. Not I respect your decision not to want him in office. I respect your decision to want and do that. To want to do that. To want to not essentially like the fact that he's in office and not to want to deal with it. I respect that. It's all right. You don't have to respect a person's decisions. You don't have to respect. You don't have to respect their decisions. You don't have to respect what they might do in their time. You don't necessarily have to respect what their beliefs are, but you have to respect the fact that they are another person. They are the same race as you, not color race. We are one. We are the human race. That's what we are. We aren't whites. We aren't blacks. We aren't Asians. We aren't fucking Mexicans. No, we are one race. We are the human race, and we have one fucking place to be right now. We have one place to be. We have one place to be, you know? And it's stupid because all of you are just destroying it. Like, y'all are saying Trump will ruin America. Y'all are saying Trump will ruin the United States of America. You're ruining it because you're the ones that have been hurting people. As soon as he was in office, as soon as it was decided that he was in office, people were bitching and complaining about the fact that he was going to be in office. All of you were turning against each other. All of you were turning against people who supported him. That divides our country. You divided our country before he ever had the chance to do so. Yo, you're all calling him a fucking Nazi when, in fact, he's not even he's not even really doing anything yet. He said he's building a wall. He has made the order to build the wall. He said he was going to, and not that I support this, but that he was banning Muslims out of certain countries. He did so. So far, he has done everything that he promised to do out of his campaign. I mean, I legitimately mean everything. And, it's sad when, like, I don't necessarily respect all the decisions he decided to do in his campaign. Like, all the decisions he said he would make. But I do respect the fact that he is acting on all of them. Not that I like them all, but I respect the fact that he is keeping to his word. How many of you in your lifetime have actually kept your word to the letter each and every time? Something to think about. Like, it's it's ridiculous, Like, to act childish just because one person's in a fucking seat. Like, that's legitimately all he is. He's in a seat. The next president in the next 4 years could fucking overturn everything that he's done. If he doesn't get reelected. Whether he does or not, I don't know, but because you never know. But, like, you're all fucking making shit. You're all destroying everything in the United States of America that doesn't necessarily make America great, but it makes it America. Like, you're all fucking burning the American flag. Well, why the fuck are you burning the American flag? The American flag stands for the United States of America. It stands for the people, not for the government. It stands for the people, because that's what the United States are. It's not. It's not just something. It's not just a piece of cloth that doesn't mean anything. Like, we got fucking troops over in Afghanistan. One of my one of my half brothers being one of them that's going over there. We have troops in We have troops going over to Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, fucking everywhere overseas. Some of them fighting to make sure that you have the privilege of being able to say what you want about the government. Keeping them on their turf rather than having them come over here. Keeping it so that women can actually vote for the next person who gets quote unquote in charge. Fighting so that women don't have to wear the freaking headdresses actually known as burqas in that they do over there. That is forced upon them by their fucking husbands or their fathers for daughters. Making sure that women can actually have a job. And actually make money and essentially be equal to men. Not saying that they are entirely, because because owners of businesses will always be greedy and on the norm pay a woman less, just simply because it takes less money out of their pocket to pay them less, since women on the norm on normally take more days off than a man. And that has been statistically proven, so do not call me out on that. But with the way that you're fucking burning the flags, you really should be arrested. Because first of all, you're disrespecting everybody that's fought for that flag. You're disrespecting everybody that's actually made things possible in this country to make it less of a piece of to make it less of a horrible place on this earth than some countries are. Plus the fact that you aren't supposed to burn the flag in an open environment. It's supposed to be burned ceremonially in like a trash can or something, a controlled flame. You just lighting the flag on fire and tossing it out into the street, that's not a controlled flame. So therefore, you technically could and should be arrested since it's against the law. But back to my main point, y'all are screaming peaceful protests when a lot of you are just fucking being stupid and harming each other. You're being children. The fuck is wrong with you? And I'm not gonna feel bad for my vulgar language. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want because it's true. Y'all may you might none of you may like it, but it's all true. You're all acting childish. You're all acting like little whiny brats. Like stop harming each other. That's not that's not being peaceful. Hitting each other in the fucking head and because of what someone believed in during a fucking presidential run or having or just simply not wanting to deal with someone, not wanting to have to deal with someone in power. Like seriously? Oh man, the Republicans, yeah, they did shit when Obama was president. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud to say that I'm a part of the same race as them or you because you're not any better than them. You're proving yourselves not to be any better than them. But, you know, what the fuck what the fuck is the point of calling yourself an American when you're not acting like an American? You're not acting like essentially the way you should take it in my mind is essentially just be like, all right, my candidate lost. Good job for you guys on the other side. Let's hope this is a good 4 years. If not, we're gonna have to deal with it. And hopefully, if it isn't a good 4 years, we can get someone better suited to fit the job. Like take it in stride. Don't get all burnt up and agitated just simply because your candidate lost and someone's beliefs don't coincide with yours. I believe in a lot of things that Trump doesn't. But you don't see me complaining and crap about how Trump's in the Oval Office. It it doesn't make sense to me, man. All of you want to scream that you're peaceful. All of you want to scream that you're American. Yet, and this goes to those who were protesting when Obama got in office as well. Like you can have your beliefs, you can have your opinions about the person. But as soon as like stuff gets violent and like promotes like danger to the present, you're going way too far. Like you're talking about someone's life there. And that's pushing it way too far. I don't know, man. Maybe I was just simply born in the wrong time. Cause because my family likes the fact that Trump's in office. Me, I'm indifferent about it. I really couldn't care less. I wouldn't have cared less. I couldn't have cared less if Hillary would have won, you know, or Bernie Sanders or Ted Cruz. Not that I like not Ted Cruz is very sketchy with me though. Like it's not good for me. But still, I would have been indifferent about it. And you know, I'm seeing all these protests. I'm seeing the damage that it's creating, and it's just what the fuck, man. It it actually makes me sad to see my fucking country tearing itself apart. Like it's just not something I want to see happen. But everyone's making it. And like you're teaching the kids in our generation all this shit. It's like, you know, uh, like you're teaching our youth all this shit. And personally, I don't want my fucking future kids to grow up with this shit. You know, it's not something I want. It's never gonna be something I want. I don't want my kids growing up with that. I don't want my kids. I don't want my kids having to come up to me every like 2 days because one of your kids told mine that their belief was wrong or blah 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 blah. No, I don't want my kid to have to go through that. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? Like like my parents did the best. I'm just a part of the. And like some people, and I know with some people who watch this stuff, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's white, he's privileged." But no, first of all, my skin color does has no freaking correlation with me being privileged. First of all, it doesn't. Second of all, I, I've I, m- I've fought. Me and my family have fought to where we've gotten. My family and I, we've had our issues. Shit, even between each other. But we've gotten through them as a family. We've gotten through them because we are who we are. We realized that it wasn't like we've gotten through serious issues and it was tough, but we got through them. And that's the reason why we are where we are now. Because we faced those problems head on. We faced those issues. Maybe not entirely as a family, but we faced them. And me and my friends, we've had our issues in the past. Some of us have wanted to beat the crap out of each other at times because we didn't believe because we were making it difficult for each other. We didn't believe what one person believed, or we didn't this or that or the next thing. Or someone did something stupid, so we wanted to beat the crap out of them. But in the end, we're still brothers. We're still a family. Me and my friends, we're we're tighter now than we've ever been. We're s- we're more of a family than we have ever been. We've gotten through our issues. We've come out of them stronger. You know? And like, yeah, I'll be honest. There have been times where I've wanted to hurt some people that, and I have done them wrong in ways because I was foolish. I wasn't who I should have been, and I apologized for that. I apologized for it, and I still apologize for it. And we may not talk anymore. Like this goes for friends, family, even like my exes. Like anytime anyone would ask me to do something for them, I'll try my fucking hardest to help them, no matter how hard we may have fallen off. Because that's what a good person does. Like one of my buddies got kicked out of his house, and I legitimately tried everything I could to help him. But I couldn't, and it made me feel horrible. He knows who he is, but and he's probably gonna see this, but like I honestly do feel horrible about the fact that I couldn't help him. Like I'm sorry, man. I really am. But like good people, they help each other through hard times. Like they don't rub the fact that their candidate won in the other person's faces, and the people whose candidate lost don't. If you're a good person, don't act like little freaking kids. Like and like attack other people or whine about it. But seriously, man, I don't know. I guess with the human, I guess with everybody in this place, nothing's ever gonna fucking change. Everybody's gonna bitch about one side or the other, and everybody's gonna be fucking childish at the fact that they didn't get what they want when they gotta realize that in life you're not always gonna get what you want right away, or sometimes, if ever. It makes me sad to have to talk about this though. It and it makes me sad to be. It makes me sad to think about the fact that a lot of the people doing this are older than I am. Some of them much older, and you're like I'm more of an adult than you are. Like it doesn't make sense to me. It just really doesn't. That's it for now. That's my rant. See you guys next time.